Right now, you got it on
Tino Cochino.
Tino Cochino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
Man, we have a Tino Cochino Radio listener that's ready to risk it all. Apparently, he is single and living his best life, and he's got like a little corporate job. But there's a coworker, female, married with kids, but she's flirting with him.
Is she?
He's thinking about entertaining this. We're going to read the DM that he sent. Listener therapy is next on Tino Cochino Radio.
Better crank that.
When it comes to cheating, like when you're cheating in general is bad, right? But when you're married and do it, it's next level. But
sin.
what's worse, to be the married person that's cheating, or to be the person cheating with the person that you know is married? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The married person cheating.
Ooh, we're in a situation, man. We have a listener by the name of Deshaun. Reached out because I don't know if he's wanting us to talk him out of it or maybe push him in that direction, but he basically wants to hook up with a married coworker.
Don't do it.
He shared his reasoning. He sent a DM, and you can always do the same. Instagram is @Tino Cochino. If you want us to read your situation, we'll do it. Go ahead, Serena. Read the DM that Deshaun sent, and then we'll talk about it. It is listener therapy.
I am a single guy, and I work at a corporate office. Lately, I feel like my life has been a little boring, plus my relationship of 2 years just ended. There's this girl that works with me, and she is drop dead gorgeous. But the problem is she has a husband with 2 kids. She flirts with me every time I come across her, and now I want to do something about it. I know this may seem wrong, but what if she isn't happy with things at home? How do I pursue this?
You okay, Nicasio? You moaned like the entire time she was reading.
Because dude was just saying facts. Like, what if she's not happy at home? What she's not getting at home?
I want to start with Serena because Serena doesn't think that women ever flirt.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not saying that, but we've also talked that men misinterpret us being nice for flirting. What if she's just being nice? What if you're her work bestie?
That's how it starts.
We have talked recent research that says most people do cheat at work with coworkers because when they celebrate the highs and wins of something at work, they're able to do it with their quote unquote work partner because they understand it versus the partner at home who doesn't get it. They just hear about the story.
And that's fine.
Regardless, don't do it because she is married. And do you want to be a homewrecker?
Listen, this is Tino. The way I view it is if my person was at work and creeping behind my back and I'm just at home all la 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 thinking it's all good, that would suck to be the fool.
Yes.
You know, so I don't do it.
And karma.
Man.
But what if you're not doing what you have to be doing at home? Like, what if you're not giving that your significant other what she needs or what he needs? Like, that person's gonna go find it. And
either way, cheating is wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. It is wrong. But if you have to do it because you're not getting it at home, then I do agree that it's right.
Why not just have the conversation with your partner?
Because
hey, we're not doing it enough.
It's too late. It's done. Like, that already passed. And plus, this guy's single. So what's the problem there?
But why do you think no one can ever fix issues in a relationship?
Well, because if you're willing to cheat, that means you've done everything. You've done everything in the book.
And this guy, even though he's single, he's creating drama in his life because what if it goes wrong? What if the husband shows up to work?
Big deal. Square up with him.
And then you're out of a job.
We've got a woman on the line that actually agrees with Deshaun and thinks that he should go through with it.
You see?
That is wild. It's 2025. Women are losing their minds. We're going to talk to her next. Okay, Deshaun, very loyal Tino Cochino Radio listener. He reached out and he's like, bro, I finally got a listener therapy situation. I was like, what's good? And basically, he has a corporate job that he takes very serious, but he's got a coworker that is married, has 2 kids, but he feels she's been flirting with him. So he's like, look, man, I've been single for a little bit. My relationship just ended. If she's not happy at home, I could have some fun with her. Serena says no, bad idea.
Yes,
this is Tino. I agree. I don't think you should, mix business pleasure, none of that. Plus, she's married. You don't want that type of drama. Nicasio says go for it.
Yeah, what is life without it?
We actually have a listener on the line, a female that agrees.
I agree, even though it's wrong. Have some fun, but don't take it too serious. Knowing she has a husband and kids that she's not going to leave, but go for it. But go for it. Just try not to get caught. Have fun
wow!
Hey, shout out!
I did not
YOLO.
I did not expect that from you.
If he has the opportunity, in this day and age, go for it. See where it turns out. Try to keep it on the low, at least one time to get it out of the system. But at the same time, because he works with her, it may cause a problem. So it's a catch-22. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Woo!
Let's pump our brakes for a second. How do you know she's flirting? What if she's just being nice and he's like, oh, she's flirting. She's ready to end it all. And then he goes and makes a move and she's like, oh, no. HR.
Well, it depends on what type of move he makes. I'm not saying grope her or go to kiss her. Try to flirt back with her and see where that takes him. Then he'll have his answer.
Serena thinks women don't flirt with men.
Women do, but we try not to, make it so obvious just in case.
You like to think outside the box. I like where your head's at.
I sure do.
On the topic of relationships, a lot of people are talking about the Scarlett Johansson situation. So we know she is currently married, right? She married Colin
she is
Jost.
married. Mm-hmm.
So she kissed a co-star on the lips on the red carpet. And some people are like, "Oh, y'all just never understand how actors' lives are. It's all good."
Exactly.
But this is not acting. This is
I
on the
know.
red carpet. They're just chilling. And the dude is a savage, and he spoke out. I want to share with you what he said, and we'll discuss it further next in Tea Time. Scarlett Johansson, everybody loves her. She's been killing the acting game for years now. She I don't know, man. She got a lot of people talking because of her actions on the red carpet recently. It's Tino Cochino Radio. It is Tea Time. That's Celebrity Cheeseman, the gossip. So she on the red carpet kissed a co-star by the name of Jonathan Bailey, who is also an actor. Now, here's the thing. They kissed on the lips. And in my eyes, I'm like, okay, this wasn't a movie scene.
Yes.
You're married. What are you doing? People in the comments are like, but she's an actress. It's all good. You got to understand the life. I'm like, yeah, but she's also married. I feel like there's boundaries. And you weren't acting in this moment.
No,
now,
not at all.
Here's the thing, too. The man she kissed, Jonathan Bailey, is apparently gay.
Okay.
Oh.
And so some people are like, oh, well, it's all good then because he's gay. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Colin Jost can go kiss a lesbian friend on the lips and it's all good?
Yeah, it's not.
No,
Yeah.
I don't agree. He also said too, like, oh, if you can't kiss your friends, then like, I don't know what is life. But I don't think my husband would appreciate if I was kissing my friends, and I definitely would not appreciate if my husband was kissing his friends.
When people called him out for it, his actual response, he said, life's too short.
Yeah, no.
Like, bro, how cocky.
And boundaries. I don't care. I don't care if you're male or female. I don't want you kissing my husband.
We're normal people. These people ain't. They actors, $1 million. The way we think, they think different. And they're more successful than us. So we probably should be doing what they're doing.
I want a successful relationship, and I don't think that is the key.
Well, I guess.
I don't know. And the thing is, okay, so you want to talk about being regular. I mean, Colin Jost, her husband, is low-key regular. I mean, he's on TV because he's on Saturday Night Live, but he's not a movie star by any means. So, and she's more successful than him financially. So you're saying he's just got to accept it?
And he understood it?
He hasn't spoke out yet. I haven't heard anything from him.
Well, then, I mean, what's he going to do? Is he going to complain? Scarlett's just going to drop him and get with another guy. Like, it's just like, you got to do what the alpha.
But you don't have to do that. Like, you're not getting paid to do that.
I know, but why complain? You're with a big actor. Like, what do you...
But it's not about just the status. That's his partner.
But what say do you have? It's just like...
He's the husband.
If I was with Kylie Jenner and she kissed like a random... Like she kissed
that's
Travis
not gonna
Scott,
happen.
then I'm going to be like, oh, what am I... Oh, well, you kissed him. Why'd you kiss him? What about a relationship? It's not going to work like that. Come on. I'm going to be like, you know what? It is... I didn't see anything.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's just...
I don't want to know.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Should they arrest the homeless? There is a new law that's going to be in effect. I'm very curious to get your... It's going to be in effect. It's going to go in effect? I think that's what I meant to say. We'll talk about it next. I really want to see what you guys think about it. So I'm super curious to get your thoughts on this. San Jose, California. They're making homeless eligible for arrest, basically, if they refuse 3 offers of shelter. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Okay, so the city has approved this new policy, basically allowing officials to enforce trespassing laws. And if you get 3 of the warnings, or not warnings, but offers within 18 months and you turn it down, then, they have a right to arrest you.
What are the offers? Or are they just warnings? Like, oh, get off the property.
No. I guess it shelters for random shelters. I don't know if it's one specific one, but they'll be like, hey, there's a shelter at this location. Can we take you there? And if they say no, it's like, all right, well, now you got a warning. And then, hey, we see you again. There's a shelter over here. Do you want to go? No. If it happens 3 times, then they can arrest you. Because now at this point, you're choosing homelessness versus it actually being a thing.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't know. It's just, that's so tough because...
I thought you were before it, Serena.
No, I don't think I am for this because I think that we need to focus on what the bigger issue is, why everyone is experiencing homelessness. Because, I mean, it's expensive out here. Is it mental health? Like, there's so many different factors that go into it that I just don't think that this is it.
But if it is mental health and they're not in their right mind, then they don't know what to do or how to get off the street. So they need to go to a shelter to try and get pointed in the right direction to get help, right?
Yeah, but then I don't think putting them in a prison or jail, that's also going to help if it is mental health.
It could sober them up if they're on something.
Yeah.
And then, again, they can then put them in a shelter after that.
I don't know. I think there has to be a different way.
You remember Serina called?
Serena, let's just let the homeless babysit your kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You asked me my opinion. Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad. I just, as a mom
Well, hold
of
on.
2 kids that are young, I feel like, and you're out and about, and
Yes, no,
like you think
I
homeless should
agree.
just live on the street?
No,
Just-
I agree that there should be something done, but I don't know if like arresting people, because I've also worked at shelters where it's like, okay, make sure you're indoors at this time. And I also feel like you also didn't have a lot of say in what you did. So,
But if they don't comply, you gotta arrest them. Like, so Serina,
but if they're not violent criminals,
you
why
just
are we
called
just
one a
arresting?
weirdo the other week.
No, I didn't.
The person that was
No, I
watching you
didn't.
pump milk in the car.
Well, yeah, that was a weirdo.
What? This is what we want off the street.
I'm very curious to get your thoughts on it. Shoot me a DM. Instagram is @TinoCochino. Do you agree or disagree with what they want to do with the homeless in San Jose? Coming up next, we're talking 8 signs that you are the problem in your relationship. All right, y'all. Tino Cochino Radio. Let's play this audio and see if we agree or disagree. 8 signs you are the problem in your relationship.
Number 1, you always need to win the argument. You dismiss your partner's feelings as overreactions. You rarely apologize, or if you do, it's usually followed by a but. You stonewall, or you give the silent treatment instead of dealing with conflict. You constantly criticize rather than offer constructive feedback. You expect your partner to read your mind. Not a good sign. You bring up the past to score points in the present. You blame everything on their faults without ever examining your own. Now, if you see yourself in any of these, take a breath. Self-awareness isn't shame. It's your first step towards real change.
I see Serena has a little smirk on her face. Are you the problem in your relationship?
I don't believe so, because I've asked my husband, what do I need to work on? He always tells me nothing. But
That's like do I look fat in this question?
Like the,
Like, you know,
like the
like,
safe answer.
I don't know. What do you think?
so, I mean, I've said this plenty of times. I do the silent treatment. And then the criticizing, the thing is, I don't mean to criticize. But my thing is more like, if I don't like, for example, when I wash all my daughter's bottles, I put them in like this container so they're not in the actual sink, because I'm like, I don't want them
dirty.
contaminated.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I've like told him a few times, and I swear I will go in the sink and he has the bottle just straight in the sink. And I've tried just like, okay, it happened once, and then I'll say it again. And then finally I'm like, why is it that you keep doing this?
told
And
you.
then I know it comes out like as I'm criticizing, but I'm like, do you see how I'm pushed to this level?
But that's why we don't belong in the kitchen. We don't know what we're doing.
I'm not asking you to cook. I'm asking you to place a bottle somewhere.
Tino Cochino Radio.
What up, y'all? This is Tino Cochino. Listen, back in the day, believe it or not, your boy was trying to be a famous rapper.
That's hot.
Yeah, thanks. Did my thing. While I was doing it, I was traveling, and I was broke, man. I was living check to check, just trying to figure it out and do whatever. And when that happens, when you're on a grind like that, you stay in the crappiest hotels because you're going city to city. Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, you stay with multiple people in a room because you can't afford the room by yourself. Man, I was so sick of sleeping in rooms with smelly people, loud snorers. It was just to me. And I always told myself, man, whenever I'm somewhat successful and I can afford my own hotel room, I'm going to buy my own hotel room. Mm-hmm. I'm a grown-ass man. I should not be sharing rooms with these men and just yuck. And so now when I travel for the comedy stuff, I make sure to not share a room, and I got my own room. It's just, I'm 38 years old. What do I look like sharing a room with another man?
Yeah.
It just sounds wild to me. Maybe it sounds stupid to you, but this is just my prerogative. Now, Nicasio, my co-host, my buddy, he's got a couple gentleman friends that I don't know too well.
That's good.
But, he keeps me away from them for a reason. Makes me kind of question their relationship. Sometimes I think it might be...
Is he hiding you?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, like Drake?
So he has a boys trip coming up, and he has confessed that he is going to share a room with one friend specifically.
Uh-huh.
This friend has already called out Nicasio for bringing trouble to his relationship.
Yeah. And that's my fault. I apologize again.
Because this guy has a relationship that he's committed to. But Nicasio one time said that they were on demon time.
Yeah, I know. I broke guy code.
So let's be clear. Nicasio wants to stay in a room with his friend that breaks demon time together.
What is demon time?
I can tell you off there.
He has reasoning. We're going to talk to him next inside Real Talk on Tino Cochino Radio. Do not move. All right, so I want to talk to Serina first and get her thoughts on this because maybe I'm tripping, all right? This is Tino Cochino. I just feel like as a grown man, once you get to a certain level and you start traveling and doing whatever, there's no need to share a hotel room with another man. Like, even if you're going on a boys' trip, you guys shake hands in the lobby. All right, bro, I'll see you in a little bit. We're going to meet in the lobby at 7 o'clock. All right, let's do it. I just don't think you share the room together. To me, you're past that. Nicasio's going on a boys' trip soon, and he's staying with a friend. I don't know, but to me, it sounds weird. Serina,
God, why?
If it's a planned boys trip, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Because if anything, if my husband was going out of town with his friends and then he was like, "Oh, I'm getting my own room," I'm like, "Well, why do you need your own room?"
Yeah, that's weird.
But see, that's your trust issue, Serina. I'd be like, because I'm a grown ass man and I don't want to
now
sleep.
You're calling me insecure.
And I'm not calling you that. This is what it sounds like. I don't know. Nicasio, break it down. Why are you staying with your friend in a room alone? You both are successful in your own way. That's the thing. It's not like you're hurting for money. It's not like he's hurting for money. You both could afford your own room. Even get the one with the joining door and then shut it when it's time to go to bed. Why do you want to share the room?
Beds?
No, we're not sharing beds, Serena. Jesus. What do you think I am? Well, there's a few reasons. Well, the first reason, the main reason is to cut costs. Like, we can stay in a more expensive room if we split the cost. So it's like, okay, cool. Then let's level it up. Let's get like some luxury stuff. And
why do you want a luxury room with your boy?
Because it's just you want to stay at the best. You want to stay at a 4 or 5 star hotel. And then also bro talk. It's just like, I'm on my bed, he's on his bed.
I like you lay on your stomach with your feet behind you.
I get it. Sleepovers. We all love them.
Yeah, I know. It's just like just chopping it up,
little pillow fight,
gossiping. The thing is, if I asked Tino, I say, hey, you want to split a room? He would be quick to say yes. He'd be like, you know what, bro? Yes. No. But we're going to do separate beds. You imagine, like, we get into the little fridge, get a little Kit Kat, little Snickers, and we just enjoy some guy time. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Like, I just, but...
Little back massage?
You just got to impress me.
I'm blushing.
Oh, my God.
Coming up next.
Right here on Tino Casino Radio.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? It's a game that we like to play. Pretty damn easy. Multiple choice. Get you hooked up with a prize, man. We got tickets for everything. So if you're trying to be a winner today, you should hang out. It's coming up next. Are you smarter than Nicasio? Let's play the game. Our contestant today, what's your name?
Doreen.
Okay, so Doreen, this is going to be really easy. Basically, my buddy Nicasio asks you a question. He's going to give you some multiple choice answers, and then you just pick whichever one you think is right. And even if you get it wrong, we're going to help you until you get it right, because I want you to win, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Which celebrity does leech therapy and claims they're highly trained medical leeches that went to Harvard? Is it A, Justin Bieber, B, Demi Moore, or C, Steve-O?
Demi Moore.
Oh, she got
There it is. I've heard of leech therapy, but I've never done that. Have you ever done that?
No, I've heard of it, but I don't think it works because the leeches only suck the blood from the little area it's at. So how does that really cleanse anything?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Or like, what about the little like pedicure where the little fish like bite all the crap off your feet? Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that on Instagram, but I believe that because they peel the dead skin, and there's a lot of dead skin on everybody's feet.
Ugh.
Crazy.
Nicasio's smiling. He likes
That's hot.
He likes dead skin.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
There are 3 toxic phrases that you should never say to your partner, according to experts. Does Serina say them to her husband? We'll find out next. Okay, there are 3 toxic phrases you should never say to your partner. These are all according to experts. Found these on the New York Post. Let's share them. It's Tino Cochino Radio. What's the first one?
You're overreacting.
Do you ever say this to your husband?
I feel like I have said it, but this thing is also saying if it becomes a habit, then your relationship's doomed.
In fairness, I feel like a lot of people probably say this. It's probably an initial reaction when you see your partner react in a way that you think is a little bit much.
Yes.
Not saying that it's okay, but they're saying you don't do it.
Not to make it a habit.
Okay. Number 2.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, I get that. Like if I feel some type of way, don't. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. Impact versus intent. You may have intended something to go a certain way when you said it, but the impact of it Once it's been made, it's been made. So the intent is almost out the window now, because now whether you intended to make them feel this way or not, you did. So now how do you react accordingly to the impact of what you did?
And this one, you're too sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
The one that it's not on the list, but I can't stand it, and I've mentioned it before. I can't stand when my husband says relax. Like one time he said that, and I swear I was like, "What did you just say?"
It feels like a control of emotion, right?
Yes, and he said it to like my son too the day. I'm like, "Don't say that." And I didn't say it in a mean way. I was like, I just don't like how it comes off when you're saying like relax. But now my son heard me tell my husband that, and I guess my husband said it the other day, and my son comes in. Didn't you say relax isn't like a very nice word?
Oh, interesting. Curious on a parent side of things, because I don't know. When you say my son, does your husband ever get mad that you don't say our son? Or does he say my son when he refers to him too?
No, I think when we talk to each other, we say our son. When I'm talking to you, I say like my son.
Not our son. Because, I guess it's not our son.
Yeah.
But that's when you should do it, when he's not in the room.
But if I say our son, that sounds like mine and Tino's son.
You ever wondered what if?
That's hot.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.
All right, listen carefully. You are in the relationship you deserve. Whether it's good or bad, let's listen and discuss. It's Tino Cochino Radio.
If you're with someone who isn't that great to you, it's because you don't believe you deserve better. So I had this recent conversation. I went to Malta, and I'm sitting around a group of women, and we're talking about the Diddy trial. And what happens is these women start sharing all of these abusive relationships that they were in. And they talk about how they didn't feel safe even to share with the men in their lives, because the men in their lives were like, if he touch you, if he do this, I'm going to jail because I'm going to come. And so I shared this story online, and it was so sad how many men were like, yeah, but then we step in and they stay. So then what? Everyone in certain relationships, I feel like they deserve it, because it's like, if you don't want better for yourself, no one can lead you out of it.
Serina, thoughts?
I understand what she's trying to say, but no, because I don't want somebody to hear this that is an abusive relationship to be like, oh, I'm in this because I deserve it. Now, I do agree that you need to tell yourself and see better for yourself, and you need to get that confidence and that backbone. But whatever you're going through, you do not deserve that if you are being abused.
What she's saying, though, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Nobody deserves to be abused. Definitely not. But what she's saying specifically is that when women will tell somebody, hey, I'm being abused, and then the guy or whoever comes in to try and help them does something about it, a lot of the times the girl goes back to the abusive relationship. And so she's trying to say, like, if you keep going back to it, then that's what you deserve, because you don't feel that you deserve better for you. But I feel like what she's saying too is almost like how people chase the toxic side because that's what they're used to. So when they get something that's not toxic, they're like, oh, this feels so weird and I don't feel comfortable in this. It's because your body is used to performing in this anxious state. And so it's like, if that is what you're used to and you keep attracting that, how do you break that cycle? Because you will continue to attract that type of person unless you do something about it.
And it's maybe you find a friend that you can talk to, and maybe you need somebody in your corner telling you like, no, you deserve better. Because if you're not telling yourself that, yeah, maybe you need a support system.
Don't you want like some kind of like excitement in your relationship? Like, you don't want it just to be every day like, all right, bye honey, I'm off to work.
There's so many different levels
honey,
when it comes to
work?
But there's different levels when it comes to toxic, like, or even just excitement. Excitement doesn't have to be
like, start a fight with me once in a while.
No,
like,
see, that's toxic.
That's crazy.
That
sounds nuts. That sounds
makeup sex.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
So Chris Brown, I guess, had to clap back at a fan on Instagram. I didn't see what happened, but we'll have Serina tell us all about it next. So Chris Brown apparently clapped back at a fan on Instagram. All right, it's Tino Cochino Radio. Now, here's the funny thing about this. Nicasio was so excited to tell us. He's like, bro, you saw what Chris did. He got her. He got her. He got her. So share the story. What happened, Serina?
Chris had posted a picture, the best part of me is my kids. And then someone commented, beautiful, but I don't want a man with multiple baby daddies. Then Chris responded, who said I was hiring, ma'am? You say that like you had a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this happened a year ago.
And what if someone's barely hearing it for the first time?
I mean, I don't know. It's just
Why do you think we play the same music all the time?
I can't argue that. I can't argue that at all. Here's Kendrick. Listen, dude. Do you feel men or women get bored with sex first? There is a psychologist that has revealed the truth.
Oh, that's good.
And we'll share it with you next. Okay, so what do you think? When it comes to men or women, who gets bored with sex first? Serena?
I'm gonna say women.
Oh, damn.
I agree. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
Why do you think that before we listen?
I think it's because a lot of men forget that women need to be like, what's the word? Like foreplay. And like,
Stimulated
yes.
before.
Dang, Serena, you don't have no one that's hidden different.
I didn't say my husband.
She married him for a reason. Had babies for a reason.
Boring.
All right, let's listen to the audio.
Women get bored with monogamy much sooner than men. In order to want sex, it needs to be sex that is worth wanting. For women to remain interested, it needs to be interesting. It's not about having more sex. You can have more sex and not feel much. It's about making it more alive and vibrant. That is what much of my work is about, is cultivating the eroticism and the aliveness in relationships.
But to be clear, too, I don't think this just means like, oh, we're going to do every freaky thing in the book. Because I feel like when it comes to women, they are mentally stimulated by other things, too. Like if Serena came home and that house was clean and there was some dinner cooked and he was like, hey, let me take care of the baby. I got you, don't worry. She would be like, oh, my God, Paul. So right?
Yes.
Like, am I wrong?
Yes, no, it's a lot of things. And then also, like you said, like it's not about having freaky sex. It's literally about just making sure we're taken care of emotionally. And then when it does come to sex, it's not just about you.
Yeah, and that leads to it. That's the problem, too. Every guy thinks that they're just king of the bedroom. And they're like, I'm going to get in there and stroke it. And it's just like, bro, like even...
But
like,
sometimes we both got to know what it is. Like, hey...
What do you mean, though, by that?
Get to sex. Like, why do I have to sit here and place rose petals all over the bed so that way I can get you going and then we can have sex?
No one said that.
Did you just miss the whole conversation we had?
But no, I understand. Like, you know,
No, I don't think
there's
you do.
other ways. Like you don't find it interesting because we don't make it interesting for you. And so I don't agree.
So that's your problem.
But that's dumb though. Like, so we have to do this whole long drawn out thing in order to make it interesting for you.
You just have to take care of your woman.
We're a team where you know what it is. I know what it is.
Again, if you're a team, then you would be taking care of those small things around the house.
And I don't get it because during sex, you're like, oh, daddy, oh. And it's just like, why can't you get to the point?
What are you talking about? You don't even want to enjoy it? She can't enjoy the sex?
No, but I'm just I'm saying she's all about it, but then she makes it seem like
if she's not getting to the point, that's a you problem too.
Oh,
Tino Cucino Radio.